Hello, welcome to Cherries Red Army. It's another away day in the Premier League. We're at the City Ground, aka Philip Billing Arena. The Cherries are chasing down more wins, chasing down more points, and we are looking to break more Premier League records. Let's go! To this festive matchday vlog here on Cherries Red Army. Hit the like button, subscribe, and it's a fixture between Nottingham Forest and AFC Bournemouth. I'll whisper it quietly. It's windy. It's very windy. A lot's happened for Nottingham Forest this week. They sacked Steve Cooper. Thought he might get one more game, but he didn't. Nuno Espirito Santo has come in for them, and they're very hopeful of a manager bounce because their confidence is low, struggling to find results and wins. The opposite for us, we are in form, we're doing very, very well, looking for 4 Premier League wins on the road for the first time consecutively in our Premier League history. Looking for more goals. If we score today, it'll also be the 9th consecutive Premier League game that we've done that, and that's also an equalled record as well. The only thing I'm cautious about is the players. What happened last week during the Luton game was a shock to Luton players, so I wish them well today against Newcastle, but also for our players. So it's been probably a tough week for them mentally, a shock to the system. So I'm hoping we don't start the game too slowly, and we can sort of get ourselves into a rhythm and get our heads back in the game, because it's another Premier League fixture that we want to win just before Christmas, get more points, see if we can climb the table even more. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's 2-2 though. I do think it's a draw. We'll take a win, however it comes. Let's get some more thoughts. Simon, how are you?
Yeah,
Christmas
good.
In a few days. Festive.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Festive game here. We have a good record of late at the City Ground. Hopefully the same today. How are you feeling?
I'm always confident, mate. I'm always confident, and last time I was on here, I didn't get the score right, but I'm gonna get it right this time.
Yeah, the players checked out. Remember, that was a goodness part. We were already safe.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But look, they've had a change of manager, so it's hard to call what that's going to look like. We had the incident last week with the abandonment, so I'm a little bit concerned about the mentality of the players, and hopefully they're able to cope with this game. But we want some points just before Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they don't have the new manager bounce, and we've just got to carry on as we are. It's playing really well.
Score prediction.
I'm going to predict the correct score, which is Nottingham Forest 0, AFC Bournemouth 2. Goals from Phil Bill and Dom Solanke.
Okay, let's get a Forest perspective. Des Oldham, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, thank you. Looking forward to the game, kind of.
Yeah, it's been a busy week for you. Steve Cooper may have got an extra game. He didn't. It's now Nuno Espirito Santo for you. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but how are you feeling?
I'm not sure. As ever, when a new manager comes in, we don't quite know what's going to happen, do we? I think, to be honest, it perhaps needed a change. I'm a massive Steve Cooper fan, I always have been. Didn't really want him to get the sack, but it's not working at the moment. On paper we've got a better squad than last season, but they just wasn't performing, and it just feels like something needed to change at some point, and perhaps this can kickstart the season and give us a second half to look forward to.
Both teams have injuries. We've got issues at the back. You're missing a big player in Taiwo Awoniyi, which I'm happy about. I'll give you my score prediction in a moment, but how are you feeling about the lineups, both teams, and the score prediction?
Again, it's hard to tell, isn't it, with a new manager, but Forest are really lacking players in attacking positions. The backup strikers aren't really chipping in with the goals that we're missing from Taiwo. He's become quite prolific for a player that started slow. He really hit the ground running towards the end of last season and start of this season, and he makes all the difference. He helps us push teams back and get a foothold in the game. Without him, Chris Wood and Divock Origi aren't really doing the business. So we're really lethargic and slow up front. So if you've got injuries at the back, it might just play into your hands.
Yeah. Score prediction?
I'm hoping for the new manager bounce. I'm hoping for a bit of Christmas cheer here at the City Ground. So I'm gonna go 1-0 Forest. They might just edge it, but realistically, I think if we can get anything out of the game, it's a step forward from where we've been.
I'm going for 2-2. It was 2-1 on Monday, but now it's 2-2. And a bit of a surprise here, because I recognise this face as well. Door on tour. You've just appeared from nowhere.
Why have you got him on the channel?
Well, this is the Cherries Red Army matchday vlog.
Yeah, well, you don't need it. Like, lucky person.
Door on tour. How are you?
I'm not too bad.
What's your score prediction again? 1-0. How are you feeling? Big week this for you. It's been a lot of change. Steve Cooper out, Nuno in.
What Steve Cooper done for Nottingham Forest will never be forgotten. But Nuno in now. Hopefully Nuno can outdo Cooper. Brings better memories now for Nottingham Forest. And now I'm excited for the new chapter.
Score prediction?
Bournemouth have got a fantasy record against Forest. But I know Nuno always wins against Bournemouth. So I'm going for a sneaky 2-1 win.
He nicked your limelight, by the way.
Wow, that's him, isn't it? What he always does.
Right, let's have a good game. Philip Billen Arena, right there.
Oh no!
Till the clock runs out of eyes on you. When the sun goes down, it's just too soon. Won't you take me away? Oh, I can't refuse it. Give me so before you lose it.
Merry Christmas, John. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Kurt? Merry
Not
Christmas
too
to you
bad.
as well.
Well done on the opposition view with Forest Fan TV. Wolfie had a bit of a spring in his step.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got what he wanted, or at least what he's been wanting for well over a year now. So understandably, he's pretty excited. But it changes how we look at this game as well.
Yeah, because I don't really know how to view this game now. I think if Steve Cooper was in charge, I think it's a real opportunity to put dash more hopes to the Forest fans, but they might feel a little bit more confident going into this, the old football manager bounce. I'm not sure. I suppose the first 15-20 minutes will give us something.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get a bit of an idea anyway. But I suppose it's just, does he play, what formation will Nuno play? If he plays a back three, we haven't really been playing too many back threes this season. It changes the way that we press and are able to attack the opposition. We were okay for the Luton game. I don't think we certainly needed a bit of kick at the backside. I think at half time to sort of get us going, and even then we scored a set piece. So after that high of Man United, and obviously the horrible scenes in the end at Luton, hoping for just something a bit more of a normal game.
Score prediction?
1-1.
Aaron, we're inside the Canal House. Wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Take one. One.
I'll do it all in one take this time. Merry Christmas. 3-2 Bournemouth.
3-2 Bournemouth.
There we go.
Here we go, and here's a hat as well. There's a hat. Stick the hat on. Look, getting into
Very
the
nice.
Christmas theme. Right, big fixture.
Yes.
Lineups due in about 40 minutes. What are you expecting?
Well, I think the first thing is we don't know who's going to be available for us. There's rumours flying around about, obviously, Kirk, as we've all seen in the picture. Lewis Cook wasn't in a training video, so many might have a knock. Who knows? I mean, it's all conjecture. So first things first, let's see who's available for us. Assuming we have most players available, or at least if Aaron's is back for Kirk is and we have the regular team, then I'm pretty confident. Obviously, they're going to give another extra 10%, as you always do with the new manager.
Yeah.
Having said that, I think if they really like Cooper as much as they say they did, they probably would have given a lot for him today because they knew it was his last chance. So, look, who knows? Nuno hasn't had that much time with them. I think it is trickier than it would have been a few days ago, for sure. But as long as we play our game and do what we can do, we can't really worry too much about them, I guess.
See, I even tried to play with your hat there, and you still stay focused. So you can do it. You
Never
can do it.
never happen again.
You're now at score prediction.
Well, look, I said 3-2 in the preview. I'm not convinced anymore on the 3-2 because Nuno's a bit more of a kind of shut-up shop type manager, keep it tight. So I will go for. I'm going to change it to a 2-1. I wouldn't take a draw now, but I don't think a draw is a terrible result. So if it ended up 1-1, I'll be perfectly happy, get us to 20 points. But I'm going to go for 2.
Hang on. JK, repeat yourself. Score prediction today.
4-0.
4-0.
4-0.
4-0. We don't even know if we've got any well, we don't need defenders to score goals, but we're not even sure if we've got enough defenders to put out on the side. JK, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah, I'm very looking forward.
So it's 4-0. So how's this going to play out? We're scoring a few in the first half.
So it can be 3 in the first half, 1
Yeah.
in the second half, and
Yeah.
Slag's going to score a pen.
And it is the Philip Billing Arena. So does Philip Billing get on the score sheet today?
Could have maybe off the bench, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I would take it. 4-0. Merry Christmas,
Merry
JK.
Christmas.
2 o'clock, you know what that means. It's time for those lineups. Here we go. In goal, Neto, Smith, Sabani, Senesi, Dangu Utara, Lewis Cook, Christie, Philip Binning, Semenyo, Solanke, Tavernier. On the bench, Travers, Mepham, Greenwood, Rothwell, Scott, Brooks, Clivert, Sinistera, and Forest's favourite Bournemouth player, Kiefer Moore. So interestingly, Clivert on the bench for Philip Billing. I actually like that one. I know Clivert's done well recently, but this game might need a bit more technical ability. And we've spoken about how well Philip Billing does at the City Ground. The interesting change is no Kirk, as we sort of knew that was coming with some Instagram posts around an injury for him. Dangu Utara. Now Chris Temple's tweeted that he thinks Dangu Utara might start left back. I'm a bit anxious about that. Fears of Dangu Utara on his chaotic play giving away a penalty. That's my fear. I'd rather have Tavernier at left back. I love Tavernier further up the pitch for us, but I prefer him at left back. Let's see on the lineup that AFC Bournemouth have dropped, and if it's dropped in the formations, it is sort of Tavernier left wing and Dangu Utara left back. So that's one to watch out for. Let's head to the City Ground. Let's get this Premier League game on the road. So it's the early stages of this game, 3-4 minutes in. Dangu Utara is starting off left back, Tavernier left wing. I wonder if Dangu will have more licence to go forward and Smith might tuck in and it'll become a back three. Let's see how it goes. I'm not sure he's going to be confident from a positional point of view, but let's see how the first half goes. Come on! Chances for Nottingham Forest first. Chris Wood got past Sabani way too easy, and then Origi and Alanga just linked up. Neto saved both of them. Just wide. First real good chance for the Cherries. Style with Sabani, found Dangu Utara in space. He linked up with Tavernier. He found Solanke. Left-footed shot, side netting. Good move from Bournemouth. That's like. Gone down. Forest down to 10 men. 20. 4-5 on the clock. Okay, Aaron. They just had a sending off.
Yeah.
The game stopped for a moment.
Yeah.
23 gone. We've had a few chances. They've had a few chances. But now this is a bit of a game changer.
Well, I don't know who's got sent off. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was a second yellow or a straight red. Assuming it doesn't get overturned. Yeah, different sort of game now. They'll probably sit deeper. But I think we've had most of possession so far. They've had a couple of dangerous things, but we've been in control of the game. Yeah, it just depends what happens from this. I don't think it's a second yellow. They can't review it. So we'll see.
11 against 10. Going off, Lewis Cook. Alex Scott coming on, so that must be an injury. So we have got the extra man. We have to be smart. Don't give the referee an excuse or a reason to even it out. It might be harder now for us to break Nottingham Forest down. They'll definitely take a point, but just keep working away and we'll find that winning goal hopefully.
Got Tav, no support, don't need it. Got Tav, go Tav. Good drive.
40 odd minutes gone. Obviously red card for Forest at this point. It's wasn't greatest start. We did okay. There were 2 opportunities for Forest. They looked like they almost could have had a decent chance, but Wood scuffed his lines, and then another shot went pretty close to Neto. After that, Neto's only had to make 1 punch and a kick that he's fluffed. So it's been not bad for us defensively. Dango's been doing a decent job at left back, sort of holding it together in place of any other possible man that could have come in. Semenyo's looking like he's got a lot of promise on the right hand side. He keeps coming inside and losing Tuffalo, but he's not necessarily linking up as well as he should do. Billing's a frustrating one. He's playing too deep. He needs to get higher up the pitch, and that's the difference between him and Cliver playing that 10 role. We've started creating opportunities though now with that man advantage. We're getting more on the counter though than we are really with our own build-up play. So hopefully when they're kicking towards us in the second half, we'll create a lot more chances.
How good are those corners though?
Last chance in the first half. Alex Scott corner, headed wide. It's half time, 0-0. Get inside, regroup, and we got 45 minutes to break this Nottingham Forest team down. 3 points are available right here. Forest 1-0, self-inflicted, given away by Alex Scott just outside our own box. Wood linked up, early goal for them. It was hard enough for us to break them down with 10 men, and at 0-0, now we've got to do it 1-0 down.
Who sees
Yes!
In nearly 50 games. Get in. Menu.
Guys, get it in. Get it in. Shoot. Hello.
Two straight.
Hello.
So what a 15-20 minutes in this second half it took for us to go 1-0 down to wake the beast. Once we got the first great header from Dom Solanke, then a second from Dom Solanke, we've turned it around 2-1. Now we need to go back to making sure we're organised and we keep it together. Substitutions to hopefully come. Chance here for Nottingham. Dango Tara just about deals with it, not completely cleared yet, but substitutions for me need to come on. Sinisterra needs to come on, maybe for Semenyo, who's just been booked. Freshen it up, get the third, game, set and match. Let's go home, 3 points to Bournemouth.
Out! Free header.
Duty. And it involves Chris Wood. I feel like when it got to the corner as well for Forest, we probably could have done better in stopping that move prior, leading to a corner. 2-2.
So bad.
We keep giving the ball away. Stop giving the ball away.
It's coming in again. It's coming in again. It's coming in again. It's coming in again. Shit! Why they got men at the back post? Oh! Come on! In it goes. Yeah, well done. Go! Oh! Shit! Oh!
Brooks off the post. Solanke deflected over. Corner.
Shit comes down.
5 minutes injury time. Is there an extra goal in this game? Cherries on attack.
There you go. Go on. Oh, yeah!
Scores 2 in one game. Woo!
How long?
Get in! 3-2 again! 3-2 again! Get in!
Oh my God!
Full time outside the City ground. It's happened again. It's happened again. Nottingham Forest 2, Bournemouth 3. Smash the like button. Do subscribe to the channel and use the comments. Bournemouth fans go into Christmas very happy. Another 3 points for the Cherries. That's 4 consecutive Premier League away wins. That's a record for us, and that's been done by Andoni Iraola. That's the 9th consecutive Premier League game that we've also scored in the Premier League. That's also a joint record. And we're just thriving. I mean, the fixture itself is very hard to break down in a short period of time at the end of this vlog, and we'll review it in more detail probably on Thursday, where we'll do Cherries in Focus episode 24. But the first half was a bit hit and miss, really. You had the sending off for Nottingham Forest. I'm hearing it's not quite a sending off. It looked a bit harsh to me, but I'll have to see it back on TV. But look, you win some, you lose some, we'll take it. But it can make the game either go in your favour pretty well if you adapt well to it, or you can struggle because it means trying to break down a men of 10 men. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. 0-0 at half time. Second half, Forest, to take credit to Nuno, made changes early on, and he got more attacking players on the pitch, and they were to score the first goal in this game early on in the second half. Now that, although was a worry for us that you're losing to 10 men, was probably a good thing, because it got us going a little bit, and then we would get our first goal through Dom Solanke. Great header.
Great header, Dom Solanke.
Up the Cherries. Great header by Dom. What a player.
In all departments.
In all departments. Merry Christmas. Dom Solanke, now that's his first header in almost 50 games. He would equalise for us. He would then capitalise for the second. Got a bit of a deflection, great finish, low down, 2-1. Now you see the game out. Let's do the game management that we need to do. But as the game got into the deeper sort of the second half, it didn't feel like it was 10 against 11. Forest were getting pockets, they were getting on the attack, and the game felt like 11 against 11, weirdly. So we didn't quite manage that. We did have some injuries leading up to that point. Lewis Cook went off, Alex Scott came on, then he went back off. I'm sure it's just a precaution, but he did go down with his knee at one point. So we had some changes. We lost the midfield a little bit in that second half, and then we would concede from a corner. We sort of shot ourselves in the foot for the first goal. Did we shoot ourselves in the foot for conceding the corner? Probably. Chris Wood would rise highest, and then I think there's a deflection in there, maybe an own goal, not sure, but it's 2-2. And you really feel, and I know I predicted 2-2 at the start of the day, but when you play most of the game against 10 men, is 2-2 a good result? I mean, you take it rather than a loss, but you should be looking at this thinking, come on, we're the form side. I know they've got this new manager and they're looking for this little bounce, and that's what football does. But there's a real opportunity here to get 3 points, and we had to keep our nerve. The Archer, Dom Solanke, 11th Premier League goal of the season, another header. Took him 50 to get one. Now he scored 2 in one game. And he would get the winner deep into injury time. Another great header. A lot of neck muscle he needed to get on it. He did get enough on it. What a finish. What a player. He's going nowhere. The door is shut. Bill Foley said that, and he's a massive player for us. So 3 goals for Dom Solanke, 3 goals for the Cherries, 2 for Nottingham Forest, just like last season, 3-2 again. And we climb the table. Not sure where we are in the table right now, but I'm hoping we're climbing the table after results. 11th in the league, which is fantastic going into Christmas. There's your very, very quick summary. The full-time whistle went about 5 minutes ago. The players came over, and Andoni Iraola had a massive smile on his face. Dom Solanke's got the match ball. I've probably missed some of the stuff, but you use the comments to fill the gaps that I potentially missed. I would like to thank you monthly members for all your support this season. Thank you to anyone who smashed the like button. Thank you to anyone who subscribed. We are edging towards 2,000 subscribers, so please do help us. And I do wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. Eat lots of food, maybe have a drink or two, have fun. We'll come back after Boxing Day. We'll review Forest and Fulham. And the Cherries are climbing the table. No talk of relegation here. Let's keep kicking on. Let's keep thriving. We've got 2 more Premier League games and a cup game before a little break in January. Loving this. Absolutely loving this. Scenes at the City Ground again. It's 3-2. Merry Christmas. You Cherries. Well done. You Reds.
Love you like I